Yes, that is a flamingo behind me. My classroom theme is flamingos, so yes, that is a flamingo. If you read the title of this video, then you already know this is my last Money Monday. Hi, I'm Rachel Lynn and I'm working on paying off my student loan debt. I'm also here to give you tips, tricks, inspiration, and motivation along your debt-free journey. If you are not already, please go ahead and click that red subscribe button down below so that we can inspire and motivate each other together. Today is Money Monday. Today is the day of the week where I tell you everything that I spent in the past week. That includes everything in cash, on gift cards, and anything that goes through my budget on my regular cards and other spending. It does not include bills or things that come out of my account automatically. For that, you have to check out my budget videos. However, this I think is going to be my last Money Monday video. Now, I might do a what I spent in a week in the future, but for right now, this is not going to be a regular occurrence. I have made that decision simply because I am not spending as much in cash or gift cards. I don't have as many gift cards as I used to have, so I'm not spending on those as much. And then I also try to avoid using cash as much as possible because I do use credit cards. I will link a video up here all about how I use my credit cards responsibly. But the point is, I actually use my cards mostly to earn back some point rewards, and I actually get cash back rewards on my credit cards. Depending on where it is, I'd rather get 1 to 5% cash back. It's not a whole lot, but a little bit does add up over time. Since I avoid using cash, and I don't really have as many gift cards to use anymore, most of the things that I'm spending go through my budgets, so you can see everything that I spend that goes through my budgets in my budget videos. Another reason why I am cutting out Money Monday videos is because I honestly want to spend more time giving you information that you can use. And I want to use my time that I use for this video, even though it's a small amount of time, because this is probably one of my easiest videos to do. But I want to use that time that I spend on this video making other videos that will benefit you more. So what I would like to know is actually, what are you interested in seeing from me? What are some things that you feel like you want me to talk about here on my channel? What are some tips and tricks? What are some motivation and inspirational things that you want to hear from me? Leave me a comment down below and let me know what you'd like to see from me. I would like to try to keep telling you what I'm spending, at least over on Instagram in my stories. Sometimes I'm still forgetting to do that, but that's a new habit that I'm trying to make. So if you follow me on Instagram at the Rachel Lynn, you can actually see where I am spending my money as long as I remember to post it. So for the last time, my week for Money Monday goes from Saturday to Friday of the previous week. That gives me a little time to get it up onto YouTube for you, and it keeps the weekend together, which holds me accountable. And now that I'm no longer doing Money Monday, I guess that doesn't really matter so much anymore, but it does matter for this video if you've never seen one of my Money Monday videos. Let's go ahead and get into the last Money Monday spending for the last week. On Saturday, February 1st, I spent nothing. On Sunday, February 2nd, I spent $13.78 at Dollar Tree. I bought cotton candy for my students. It was a whole class reward that they earned. It's right here, actually. We've already eaten it, and there were some leftovers, and so the rest of it is going in my treasure box, which is actually right here and doesn't fit in the treasure box, so it's in this drawer for right now. They loved the cotton candy. The next thing that they are working on earning is actually already in the classroom, so I won't have to buy it. So they are working towards earning Play-Doh, and I have like a package of like 50 little mini Play-Doh things, so they can all get one, maybe two, probably just one. Packages of Play-Doh, and they don't know this yet, but I'm gonna let them keep it. It's not just playing with it. I'm gonna let them keep the Play-Doh. So anyway, I digress. Moving on. On that Sunday, I also spent $7.52 at McDonald's. I bought lunch. This is becoming a bad habit of mine, going to eat at McDonald's. However, there are still plenty of healthier options that you can get at McDonald's, so I'm going to be honest, I'm not always eating healthy there, but it is definitely an option that I can utilize, and they do have really good salads, so I need to eat those more often and then just eat at McDonald's less often, period. On Monday, February 3rd, I spent nothing. On Tuesday, February 4th, I spent nothing. On Wednesday, February 5th, I spent, I'm not sure how much. I wrote it down, but I didn't put how much, but I went to McDonald's again for breakfast. I actually woke up at like 4:15 in the morning, and I was ready super early. Just I couldn't go back to sleep, and so I got up really early that day, and I decided that since I had extra time, I was going to splurge and go to Starbucks, which I may or may not have a Starbucks gift card. I think I have like $2 left on my Starbucks app, so it's not a whole lot. And I was going to go to Starbucks, somewhere that I never get to go anymore, just because it's kind of really inconvenient to get to on the way to or from work, which is probably a really good thing. But regardless, when I was leaving the house, I was like, actually, I prefer McDonald's vanilla iced coffee to any of Starbucks's like specialty drinks, and maybe not any, but I really just wanted a McDonald's iced coffee. So that's what I really wanted. So I ended up going to McDonald's. On that Wednesday, I also spent $8.48 at the Dollar Tree. I think I forgot to tell you that all of my spending so far has been on my card, which is, again, it's going to be in my budget, so that's why I'm kind of like doing away with Money Monday. So anyway, $8.48 at Dollar Tree. I got a couple of things for Valentine's for my kids. I got like some Valentine like heart headband thing that I want to wear on Valentine's just to be silly. And then I also got some candy to put on their Valentine's cards. Their cards is, the cards that I give the students is actually something that I purchased from Teachers Pay Teachers like years ago, and I just reprint every year, and it's actually like a little puzzle in, it's like in a heart shape, and it's like a puzzle. So they cut apart all the pieces and then they put it together, and it just says like nice words in the middle, like, you know, peace, love, kindness, and those kinds of things, and they put it together, and it's really cute. And the kindergartners I've always given it to have always loved it, and so I think my second graders will still really love it. And then it also has like another card part that says, you know, I love being your teacher, and then I plan to actually put like a little personal note to each student, something that I love personally about each and every one of my students, like, you know, you try your hardest at math, you're a great role model, or just, you know, things like that will make that child feel special. I also bought several like plastic envelope thing. Don't know how to describe it. It's to keep my math centers and some other different like centers in that I want my kids to be able to use, and the folders should last at least a little while because they're plastic instead of paper, and they're not zippered, but they have like a little snap closure so everything stays in. Then I also spent that same day $26.63 on Teachers Pay Teachers. There were several different resources that I had my eye on, and TPT was having a sale, so I went on ahead and bought those things. On Thursday, February 6th, I spent $94.51 at Target. No, wait just a moment. $50 was on gift cards. I got several Target gift cards for Christmas from some of my students and their families. So I actually only spent $44.51 of my own money. This, of course, went on my card. I ended up getting several like beauty refill things that I needed, like eyeliner and mascara, my eyebrow pencil. I also needed makeup remover and face wash, and several of those things, which that stuff is expensive and adds up. But the makeup that I'm actually using e.l.f. now, which is much cheaper than the Sephora that I usually use, but I do plan to stick to my Sephora foundation and powder, and that will need to be replaced soon. So I haven't done that yet. I might just order that online so that I don't actually go in the store. And I also got at Target Fruit Loops and pretzel rods, and I know that it would have been cheaper if I had gotten like an off-brand of Fruit Loops from another grocery store, like one of the big giant bags, which is kind of what I needed, but they didn't have that at Target, and since I was already there, I figured it was better that I just go ahead and get the Fruit Loops, especially because I had the gift cards. And I'm actually doing an activity with my kids that is regrouping with, we're starting subtraction with regrouping, and so I'm going to have them like regroup. The pretzel rods are going to be 10, and then the Fruit Loops are going to be 1s, and then they get to like change them out, maybe eat them as subtraction problems, and I think it'll be a lot of fun. I was actually supposed to do that on Friday, but I didn't get a chance to, so we had a delayed schedule and it just kind of like threw everything off, so we didn't get to do it on Friday. So I'm hoping to do it on Monday, which is the day that this video goes up, so that's why I can't really tell you how it went, but I'm really excited to do it, and I know the kids will love it. And since I was out at the store after school and I was on my own for dinner, I spent $10.60 at QVAWC. That is one of my favorite places to eat, but I hardly ever go there just because it is pretty far out of the way, but it's very, very close to Target, so at least it wasn't McDonald's again. And then for my big fail of the week, on Friday, February 7th, I spent $20 on my card at Papa John's. It was a very weak moment for me. I was on my own for dinner. I had already come home before I found that out, and there's stuff that I could have had. I really honestly could have eaten something at home, but I just didn't want to, and it was the end of the week, and even though I had a great week at school, it was just like, I'm just tired from the end of the week, and I just didn't want to fix anything, and so, yeah. I spent $20 at Papa John's. Sometimes it's just hard. I kind of regret that purchase, but at the same time, like, I can't dwell on it and I have to just move on from it. So it is what it is, and it did serve me for at least 3 meals. I think it was 3 meals. So that's definitely a positive. It wasn't like $20 for 1 meal, because that's what it felt like, but still, $20 for 3 meals is still quite a bit more than I like to spend. So that is everything that I spent in the last week, and sadly, my very last Money Monday. I would love to know from you, what is something that you spent money on in the last week? Please go ahead and leave me a comment down below and let me know. Also, don't forget to like this video, and of course go follow me on Instagram at @theracheln so that you can keep up to date with things that I do spend my money on. And just in case you didn't click on the card earlier, I have put the video right here. That is how I use my credit cards responsibly, and then down here is another video that YouTube will recommend for you, so please go ahead and check one of those out, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!